Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Pooja.
And I'm Talia. Today we're diving into a topic that's absolutely essential if you want to integrate your APIs with AI systems effectively.
Yep, we're talking about making your APIs AI ready.
We've put together 8 actionable steps to get you there, plus some of your favorite Postman tools to make each step easy. Are you ready to make your APIs future-proof?
Yep.
Let's get started. First up, machine-consumable metadata. Pooja, have you ever worked with an API that just assumed you'd figure out what it does?
Oh my gosh, all the time. Humans can usually guess, but AI has zero context.
Exactly. AI agents need everything spelled out. Operation IDs, parameter types, schema references. But the great thing is that Postman Spec Hub turns your OpenAI specs into structured, enforceable sources of truth, so AI isn't left guessing.
Yeah, that makes total sense. If an AI has to guess, it might hallucinate requests and break workflows. Second, your API needs rich error semantics. Talia, what do you usually do when you see vague error messages like 400 bad request?
Maybe I'll check if the user ID exists, if I have permission to access the resource, or if I formatted the request correctly. I draw on implicit knowledge about common failure patterns, but the problem is an AI system has none of this troubleshooting intuition. I troubleshoot, I can test different inputs, and check logs to figure it out.
Exactly. AI needs explicit guidance like expected integer received string to fix the problem automatically. With Postman's API testing, you can validate your error responses and catch confusing ones before they derail your agents.
Third is complete introspection capabilities. Pooja, have you ever reverse engineered an undocumented API endpoint?
Guilty. But AI can't reverse engineer anything.
That's right. AI agents need structured specs with detailed schemas and operation IDs to know how to interact with your API. But the great thing is that Postman collections help you define and group requests clearly. And agent mode lets you simulate how AI will use your API in real scenarios.
Fourth, your API needs consistent naming patterns. Talia, do you prefer camel case or do you prefer snake case?
Honestly, I don't really care as long as it's consistent across the whole API. AI feels the same way, right?
Totally. Inconsistent naming confuses AI and breaks automation. Postman's API governance rules enforces naming standards to keep everything predictable and machine-friendly.
Fifth, your APIs must have predictable behavior. Pooja, have you ever had an API that returns different responses for the same endpoint?
Unfortunately, yes, and it's chaos for humans, let alone AI.
Exactly. AI relies on consistency, but with Postman's contract test generator, you can validate that your API responses are the same every single time. Mock servers also let you test predictability before deploying to production.
Sixth is well-documented APIs. Talia, when you don't understand an API, where do you go?
I'll read the docs or I'll ask a teammate, but AI can't do that, can it?
Unfortunately, not. Without documentation, it's hard for developers and AI to know exactly what to do. Postman workspaces centralize docs, requests, and tests so that AI has everything you need. Spec Hub also auto-generates comprehensive docs from your API definitions.
Seventh, your APIs need to be reliable and fast. Pooja, how long would you wait for an API call to respond?
Maybe 5 seconds tops if I really need it. But I know that AI agents don't have that level of patience.
Exactly. AI agents operate in milliseconds and chain multiple calls together. But the great thing is that Postman Insights helps you monitor performance so your APIs don't slow down your AI workflows.
Finally, your APIs need to be discoverable. Talia, how do you usually find APIs?
I'll check the internal wiki or Slack a teammate, but AI can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Publishing your public API on the Postman public API network or your private API in the private network makes it visible and accessible to both developers and AI agents. Discoverability is the first step to integration.
And that's a wrap on our 8 essentials for AI-ready APIs.
Remember, AI-ready APIs need to be explicit, consistent, predictable, and discoverable.
We've linked our 90-day AI readiness guide below to help you and your team start implementing these today.
And if you want to try the Postman tools we mentioned, sign up free at postman.com to build, test, and deploy APIs that power the future of AI.
Thanks for joining us. Let us know in the comments which phase you think your team is tackling first. See you next time.